Hey! Hello, Raymond. It's the big, beautiful Ray.
Rokk! What's going on, buddy?
Oh,
What's going on?
mate, so much. My feet haven't touched the ground in the last week. How have you been, though, dude? Have you had a good week? Have you
Oh
been?
man, it's
You're
been
looking
a
good, mate. I was going
thank
to
you.
say you've got some colour in your cheeks, but I know that
Well, you trying to
people
be
would.
funny? You trying to be
No,
funny?
I'm not.
You
You
trying to
can
be
look
funny?
pale and be a slightly darker shade of
I
me. Just saying.
but I'm no. Thank you, thank you. Nah, man, I feel good, man. I feel
Do you?
great.
Are you fully recovered from your recent op and stuff?
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
been. You know what, man? Sleep, folks.
yeah.
When I stay up all night long, and then the next day I'm aching, I'm sleepy, but get your sleep, man. Make sure you guys get your sleep.
Got to get
And
your sleep. Man,
yeah,
do you? I mean,
yeah,
see, I go to bed at a reasonable time, Ray. I mean, about 10ish, 11 maybe.
hmm
And but then I wake up about 5 hours later, like 4 or 5 in the morning, and so I get out and I go down. I put my dressing gown on. I go and have a little game of something, and then within an hour, I'm like, oh. Put my little head down. I don't wake up for another 2 or 3 hours. What's that all about?
man.
Oh,
I'm just happy. Been gaming all
yeah,
every day. I
of
picked up
course.
back in Elder Scrolls, playing that.
Yeah.
Also, Liar's Bar. Oh my God, they
Christian.
have Texas poker. Been playing
Yeah.
A lot of PUBG with my friends,
Yeah.
and watching the Diddy trial.
No, mate. Wow. Who saw that coming then? Who saw
I,
that?
I
Some
honestly,
Christian speech.
I didn't think the
Um,
prosecutors had a strong case. I didn't
case.
think they had a strong case.
Well, mate, I mean, is what it is. I, on
Yeah.
the other hand, have not been watching the Diddy trial. I couldn't give a couple of dids for Diddy. I went up to London because it was my daughter's birthday, and I couldn't
Oh,
say anything last Thursday, Ray. But I had plans because this is the short story. So I bought Death Stranding 2, chef's kiss, and it didn't work on my PlayStation when it launched last week
hmm
because it turns out, I think, the very first gen PlayStation, so it might have just been mine. I've always assumed it's not. The newer games struggle because it's
hmm
older chipset and stuff. So I thought I'd treat myself. And I bought a PS5 Pro. Wow! But rather than you know, sell the old PS5 or whatever, I decided I'd wrap it up as a little surprise prezi for my
oh,
daughter. But here's the
oh,
brilliance. This is the brilliant story, Ray. So we got up to London, and we got into her apartment, and her boyfriend is there. He's a lovely guy. And in front of the TV was a PS5, and I thought, oh, I've just lugged that thing upstairs.
oh
Right?
no.
What am I going to do? And anyway, it turned out, it's all good, happy ending. It turned out that it was his. And do you know what, Ray? He brings it over every time he visits. He puts it
Ah,
in his backpack
backpack.
from
Gotcha.
one side of London to the other,
Gotcha.
across the tubes and everything, with his PS5 so he can play on the
Right.
PS5. So I'm thinking, this is amazing. I can't wait to see. Anyway, next day, presents time, and my daughter said, let me open yours first, Dad. So, yes. So she's opening this up. I've got it on film. And his face, he was like, ha, yes,
Yeah. He
yes.
doesn't have to. He can keep his where his is at, and he can come over it
Yeah.
and boom.
Yeah, so they were so chuffed, and I was able to get it to work with my PS Plus account as well. So she's been
Excellent.
playing Sackboy and Justin to whatever it's
Excellent.
called, and just having a
Excellent.
gay old time, mate. So
Excellent.
that was a happy story.
That is great.
Wasn't that
The
fun?
only that is awesome. My father-in-law's birthday is tomorrow, and so we're going over there to
Happy
get him up.
birthday.
Yeah,
Happy
it's also
birthday, father-in-law.
think you think yeah, 87. Good
Is he?
lord,
Wow,
yeah,
that's a
87.
great age.
Yeah, yeah.
How is he? Is
Walking
he in
and
fine fettle?
well, he's had some issues with his heart, but
Okay.
he's going to the doctor. He loves to golf, so he golfs pretty much just about
Oh,
every day, man. Yeah, and he loves to
yeah.
travel.
I thought you
So
were going to say he loves to game. I thought, wow, that would be
no, no,
amazing.
no, no.
An 87-year-old gamer.
He's been picking up Evan and taking him golfing. They
Oh,
not the
nice.
whole 18 holes, but they'll probably hit some balls at the driving range and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
play like 9 holes. But yeah, man, and it's 4th of July.
Yep.
So we got a couple of celebrations. So yeah, that's what we got
But it's
going
my
on.
mum's birthday, Ray, as
Well,
well.
happy
I
birthday to your
know.
mom. Happy
Tomorrow,
birthday
4th
to
of
your mom.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fireworks and stuff. So my dad's not been too well today, so I'm hoping he'll be better tomorrow, and then I can pop up. And this is just like two old sad fellas telling you about their life. But this is how it goes. This is what the Rokk and Ray show is all about. It's
That's what it's
partly
about.
gaming, but it's
That's
partly
what it's
just a couple
about.
of old friends having a chit chat. So yeah, well, I've already mentioned I've been playing Death Stranding and loving it, mate.
It's getting reviews and reviews
Oh,
and reviews.
it's been getting 90%, 9 out of 10s everywhere. Yeah,
I
because I
I
love the first one.
love. I don't watch someone's whole streams, but I'll peep in and
Yeah.
I'll take a look. The game looks amazing.
Hmm.
Um, on my TV, there's a ad that just constantly runs on my smart TV, and so I'll click on it and I'll look at the ad, and
Yeah.
oh my god, the vehicles, the characters,
Hmm.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
You're gonna get it, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
might,
Oh yeah. I gotta get it.
yeah.
Gotta get it.
You could rent it from GameFly.
See, I have a digital.
Ah, right. Well, see,
My,
the Pro's only digital now, Ray.
but
So
you
I
know
can't.
what? Is it on Xbox?
No, it's
Okay.
purely PlayStation. Hey, Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, purely
What?
PlayStation and because it's a Sony. It's a
Yeah.
Sony game, so probably for at least a year, I would say maybe 2 years before it appears on PC.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'd highly recommend it if you enjoyed the first one. I know you did.
Yes, I did. I
Yeah,
did. I
then you'll
really.
love it. You'll love it.
I'm
It's the
actually
same.
doing a.
It's the first one on acid, and you go to Australia and you rescue kangaroos and all sorts of stuff. I kid you not.
That's great. What's going
It's
on,
so good.
Reaver?
Good to see you, Ryan. How are you, my friend? And just 100% Lego The Lord of the Rings. He just 100%ed it, I assume he means. Now I'm on to Lego Marvel Superheroes. I love the Lego games.
Nice.
They're
Nice.
so classy, aren't they?
There's only one time I did 100%, and that was on Lego Marvel Avengers
Ooh.
when me and went and got all the characters. We got
Mm.
every Lego character, Marvel hero, and that was amazing.
They are so good. I
And
found
then
out the other
Evan
day.
deleted it.
We went to a theme park on Monday. It was Monday in the UK. Big theme park, one of the big ones. Turns out the company that owns that theme park, who also own pretty much all the parks across Europe, including Madame Tussauds, which I know you guys have got. I think there's one in San Francisco, actually. There used to be the Waxworks. They are 50% owned by the Lego family. The company, yeah, they're huge. It's owned by their asset trust. Billions and billions of dollars those guys are worth. It's a huge outfit. $4.99 on PlayStation. Can't go wrong with that, my friend. Cannot go wrong with that.
No, you sure can.
Absolutely excellent. What?
Well, my look.
Ray always has a game in his. See this? See? He's always got one. There it is. Ray's got. But now, Ray, you can't, mate, because you're digital only.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
The Pro doesn't even come with a drive. You can buy one, but I've got the Xbox X anyway, the Series X. So
Same here.
if I want to play a Blu-ray, I'd slip it on there. But everything's
Yeah.
streaming these days, mate, isn't it? I just no need to. You don't need the
I
old
hear
physical
you.
anymore.
I don't. Evan, Evan's on the consoles. I'm in the cloud.
Head in the cloud,
Head
feet
in the
in the
cloud.
console.
Yep.
Let's get physical, physical. Oh, mate, I loved her. I still do. I miss her.
I miss her too. I miss her.
Olivia. Right, shall we? Two old fellas getting on with it. Shall we crack on with the news?
Yeah.
Shall we crack on
Yeah.
with the news today? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. That's kind of covered it, I think. Woohoo! And here we are. Look at that. Light speed.
Yes.
GeForce Now's 20 July games. Bring the heat
Yeah,
to the cloud. But
and
I'm not
look,
going to pretend this is Ray's section. And he does it so
look,
beautifully.
and if you guys look at the thumbnail, you got RoboCop,
Yes.
Rogue City, Unfinished Business. You got Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers,
Yes.
and The Killing Floor 3. So let's get going. The forecast this month is showing 100% chance of epic gaming. Catch the scorching lineup. 20 titles coming to the cloud, which gamers can play whether indoors or on the go. 6 new games are landing on GeForce Now this week, including launch day titles. Figment, which is I love Figment.
Yeah, I love it.
And Little Nightmares 2. And to make the summer even hotter, the GeForce Now summer sale is in full swing. It's the last chance to upgrade, guys. Last chance to upgrade to a 6-month performance membership for just $29.99 and stream top titles like recently released classics Borderlands series, Doom the Dark Ages, FBC Firebreak, which I've been playing. I forgot to tell you, I've been playing a lot of FBC
You
Firebreak.
loving it, mate?
I love it. I love it. You know what? And all the guys in my Discord laugh and make fun of me. But you know what?
Why?
I'm having fun.
You don't look like Rudolph.
You used to laugh to call me. They're just laughing at me, and I'm having a fun. I'm enjoying it.
Don't you let it don't let it get to you, mate. You do your own thing.
And more with GeForce RTX power. Jump into July and here's a thumbnail with Figment. In Figment, a whimsical action adventure game set in the human mind. Players guide Dusty, the grumpy retired voice of courage, and his upbeat companion Piper, not William Piper, but Piper, on a surreal journey to restore lost bravery.
Who's William Piper? I let that one slip by. Who's William Piper?
SPG.
Oh, is it? I don't know what his surname is.
Figment explores themes of fear, grief, and emotional healing in a colorful, dreamlike world filled with humor and song. And that's it, guys.
That it?
That is it. Hey, what? There's weeks where there's like,
I know.
And then this week,
mate, we could have read the Cloud Dosage one. It's twice as long as the old GFM one. We should have done that. You know, it was really funny because genuinely, I was thinking earlier. Poor old Ray. He always gets those massive long GFN things. Maybe we should just start reading on the Cloud Dosage because they're nice and quick.
We'll be reading too much because they do drop a lot of good articles.
Oh wow! Look at these games. Wow.
Yeah.
So what have we got this week then, Raymond?
Well, you got Little Nightmares 2, Figment, which guys will be talking about that later on free games. Path of Exile 2, Clicker Heroes. What is that? Fabledom?
I think so. Yeah, that's
Fabledom. Let's see. We got Rogue Genesia.
Yeah, Genesia. I don't think there's anything wrong with Genesia, to be honest with you, mate.
I thank God I never caught that when I was young. We also have Schedule 1. I think that's a 1.
I think it's a 1. Right. Yeah.
All right.
It's a 1.
And then here's what's
saying that, Ray. If we look down here at July 10th, that's a 1. And it
Yeah.
has a little kick at the top, whereas that's like Schedule I, but I think it's meant to be a 1, like Roman numeral 1. Look at
Yeah, I
that,
think it was
Rudig's
sort
dated a
of Rude
Fable Dom
Diggs.
once. Did they have a Femi Dom, mate? A
She was
Fable Dom?
elfish.
Did they? Oh, if you're into a bit
Oh,
of Dom, it kind of
hey,
works,
hey,
doesn't it?
hey, shout out to Rude Diggs and Nats. I watched them beat Split Fiction, which was a
Oh,
beautiful
nice.
game. Yeah, they beat the
Yeah.
game. So shout out to those guys. Did you want to go down this July list,
I do,
or
but
what do you?
before we do that, I just want to ask Rudigs a question, because he is, if anyone's going to know, Rudigs is going to know. Rudigs, you know the new Destiny season coming up? I can't even remember what it's called, Fateful or Hateful or something. Is that, because I bought a year's worth, but I don't know if it includes it or not. And, like the seasons, is this a new one that you got to pay for? Because I'm not paying for it. Nobody's playing Destiny anymore, Ray. It's like 5% of the people from 2 years ago playing Destiny. I'm not paying another 50 quid. I just want to know, mate. I thought you might know. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, Remy, I am sorry. I interrupted you when you got somewhere
No.
over the
It's
rainbow.
fine. It's fine. Did you want to go read You want me to read the rest of the list of here's what's coming in
Yeah,
the
come
rest
on.
of
Do
July?
it. Do it,
All
man.
right.
This is
The
what's coming for the
Asc-
rest of July, folks.
Yes, the Ascent, which I think me and my good friend Rock, we played this game.
Yeah, I finished that. Loved
Um,
it.
every day we fight. That's
Damn, we're good.
That's America.
That's an American game. It's American Sim.
Yes. My co-punk, Brickadia, Hunter, Nin, Impact.
What?
I think that's. Hunter, Nin, Impact.
No, you're right. It's like, what? Why would you do that? Why? Oh, hello. Yeah, I'd like a copy of Hunter, Ned Impact, please. 25 bits, thank you very much.
You know what? I think they should have just did an acronym and just go what?
Okay, what would it be? Hun
H-
Nenim. I'd have a bit of hun.
Let's see. Then we have Stronghold Crusaders, the definitive edition, Dread Zone, the
I love a bit of
Drifter.
Judge Dredd. They should bring Judge Dredd back. Did you ever watch Judge Dredd, mate? See, it was a
Sure
cartoon
did.
character. I did
Yes.
in 2000 AD, but I don't think they went to
Yeah.
the States. So they got a Sylvester
No.
Stallone movie, though.
I love the Dread. I love the Dread. And then he
Dread's
had the gun with his DNA. I love the story.
That's good.
Then we got He Is Coming, the Diddy version. No. Killing Floor 3. RoboCop.
Too
Rogue-
soon, mate. Too soon.
Yeah, that is. RoboCop Rogue City, Unfinished Business.
Yeah.
Wildgate. Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers.
Bless you.
Yeah, Wu Chang, Fallen
Chang.
Feathers. Is that
Chang.
are they killing birds or something?
I'd something
Fallen
like
feathers?
that. Yeah. I think it's going down. That's exactly what they're doing, getting the old pitch.
And it-
Mate, I've got killer birds. Where on my on my cycle ride to work, I've noticed with my Sherlock Holmes deerstalker, I've noticed occasionally there might be a pigeon wing, just like casually tossed aside beside the canal, and I'm thinking, who's eating these pigeons? So, and then I was blaming the seagulls for the longest time, because I've seen seagulls attack a pigeon; they're pretty nasty.
Right.
But then I finally got the answer. Hi, David. It turns out it's the freaking crows. The crows attack the pigeons and
yeah.
kill them, and then the seagulls come in for the sloppy seconds.
So when
Wow.
me and Nicole, when we go to visit her mom's gravesite, in Oakland, there's these wild turkeys. And I mean, these are some mean turkeys.
Wild, they were livid.
These turkey, I mean, they will chase you They will try and peck you. They're mean, and I
Well, they're
don't like. Look,
dinosaurs, mate.
I'm like,
Birds are dinosaurs.
I'm like, look, you can go put the flowers on your mom's grave. I'm just gonna sit in the car. I'm not getting out. I don't want to get
I'd
pecked
love
by
to
a
see
wild
you get
turkey.
chased by a turkey.
No. Last game, Battle Brothers.
Goes Usain
Battle.
Bolt. No, it's Ray.
So,
Sorry, mate. Battle Brothers.
yep, that's the last game.
Yeah. Oh, it's the last one, righto. And then we had the whole June stuff, which we know all about. And a few that we would have covered them, but they
What's
weren't,
up, David?
they weren't mentioned at the beginning. So there's a chunk here. I reckon that we need to go and see Hun Hun and Impact. And see what,
You know what? Yeah, I'm interested in that.
we should see what that's all about, mate, shouldn't we? So here we go. Oh, putting on the rids. Hunter x Hunter's first full-fledged fighting game is now available with 3v3 Nen ability team battles aimed for victory. Oh, it's kind of beat-em-up kind of thing, with side-scrolling beat-em-up.
$60. Ouch.
Oh,
There is a download, guys. There's a demo. A
yeah.
demo.
Yeah, that's a fairly meaty price, isn't it? It's £50 UK. Or you can, for 12 additional pounds, you can get the special deluxe edition. But I don't know. Maybe there's got to be a reason why it's that price. Surely.
75 in America for the deluxe.
Wow. I mean, I don't know, mate. I just paid 80 quid for a Death Stranding digital deluxe, so I can't really knock
but that's
it.
Kojima, though, man.
I know, mate.
You're getting a good story. You're getting quality.
The guy's a genius. He's a freaking genius. He
Yeah,
genuinely
I
is. Some of the
don't
stuff.
I don't mind paying money for a decent game. I don't mind.
Right.
But
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I can't comment on this because wouldn't play this kind of game anyway. It's not my genre.
right.
And there's probably a story behind it. I have no idea. But
I noticed
it
there's
is
a
what
lot
it
of
is.
collectors. There's a lot of fighters that you can collect.
Right.
So
I mean, if you love your anime Persona Japanese stuff, then I'm sure you're looking at this and drooling at the chops. But yeah,
I mean, I did this in the 80s and 90s. That's when I was like into the fighting genre.
Yeah.
The super, what was it? Oh my God, Mortal Kombat, Super Street Fighter, the SNK fight games. That's
you've
when
you've got that new Marvel Street Fighter thing, Mortal Kombat, coming out, haven't you soon?
Yes, I actually downloaded it.
Oh, is it? Oh, really? What you can? Is it a beta
Well, actually, that game's been around for a long time. It's been on the phone, but now you can play it on your PC. So yeah, I got that. But they even have a new Marvel game called Marvel Mystic Warriors, I think, and that's a new game now. That is, and I downloaded it on my phone, and it's an RPG Marvel game.
Wow. When are they going to do like a really, really good game featuring the Muppets, Ray? As all those characters going to waste. Big Bird. You could have like Big Bird attacking New York, right? And you play Kermie and with your sidekick, Miss Piggy. I mean, it would just be so amazing, mate. And there'll be the two old fellas hanging out the skyscraper. You and me up in the top.
I seen something on OnlyFans with a Miss Piggy and a Kermit, but I'll tell you that on another time and another day.
I don't doubt you at all, mate.
Okay, all right.
Okay, well, that was that one, and yeah, I mean, it's what it is. What else do you fancy?
Let's
Fabledom?
Fabledom, yes,
Do that one
Fabledom.
for Rudigs, because he was quite. Oh, look at that! That's a pretty.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh, there he is. That's Rudigs. Did you see him? So this is a city building, relaxing colony sim sandbox affair. Oh, bless, mate. 50% off. It's about $10. So, I mean,
1049 here,
that's more like it, isn't it?
and if you want the bundle, it's about $16.63.
Yeah, about 13, £14. And this is quite cute. A nice little casual mini colony sim, build cities and stuff, little cartoony characters. Been around for a year.
Like the characters. I like the facials and the character models. I like it.
Really nice, actually. I'm just looking up at the corner there.
Yeah.
Ramon and Agnes. And this has been out for just over a year, Ray, and it has had very positive reviews. It has 5,600 very positive. And the most recent ones are all very positive. So, you know what? This to me looks like a bargain. Look at this kind of Animal Crossing.
I agree. I like the price.
I think the price is excellent, Smithers.
Yes.
I think that's a good one. I'm glad we had a look at that one. That kind of was the yang to the yin of the last thing we looked at. This is Fabledon, Rudigs, mate. You should definitely invest. Now that you've done your two split, whatever it's called.
Can we check out Rogue Gonorrhea? I mean, Rogue Genesia.
Rogue Gonorrhea. We got a gonorrhea. What, he's dead? Now he's got a venereal. Made that up. Where are we? Genesia.
Oh my God! Look at that.
There you go, Ray. Look at this. Rogue Genesia or
it
Genesia.
Looks like Vampire Survivor.
It does. It does. It's like a direct clone. There's a free demo.
Yeah.
And if you want to buy it, it's roughly the same price as the last one. It's hello, Hal. How are you, mate? It's about $10. You know the vampire thing? Was that free? Or was it just that it was free on certain platforms like Stadia or something?
I think it's on Game Pass. I think when it came out, you had to pay for it, and then I think it ended up on Game Pass.
Gotcha. But it does look like a more elaborate version of that, doesn't it? Yeah. Like you know, if that vampire one was on, like, I don't know, the ZX Spectrum, and then you've gone and bought yourself a Commodore Amiga, and this is the Amiga version, that's what it kind of feels like to me. Hey, did you see somebody's bought Commodore, the brand?
Yeah.
Did you see who it was, though?
No, who bought Commodore?
It's you know that amazing series Silicon Valley with Pied Piper, right? Yeah, and you know the main guy who does all that. He's like a really nice guy, but he's just like a real tweet. It was him.
Wow.
Well, he was part of the investment team.
Wow. That was, I remember.
How cool is that?
One of the first computers that I was using in school was a Commodore.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
My first big computer was a C64, and then the Amiga. Because as I said to you before, we didn't really, in my day, I know you guys went full on Japanese consoles, but they didn't really happen in Britain. Not in my day. It was kind of roll your own, build your own computers and stuff, and
right.
I had a Texas TI-99 4A, which I adored. I loved that little box. That was nice. Just a keyboard with a slot, and you put your carts in, and that was good stuff, mate. Happy days. Anyway, this looks all right, doesn't it, Ray?
The price is $9.59 here in America, and 36% off, and looks nice. And you know what? A demo. So, but I will tell you, it once again, it is Rogue. So all those characters are going to be coming after you.
Is that what that means?
Be ready. Yeah, Rogue.
Oh, very positive. It's only come out in March, not too long ago, but it's had 7,200 very positive. It's young vet. Look at that. There is a very handsome fellow there, look, with the whole beard and the hat and everything going on. Oh, that was Ray. No, I meant it is. Yeah. Oh, well, I meant Ray. I meant vet. But it's good. 7,200 and something very positive reviews. I mean, look, the great thing is you can see what you're in for. If you like that vampire thing that I've forgotten the name of, which is actually really good fun. It's just good old school arcade fun, Ray, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
building up, get your cards, get your stuff.
Get
And I
your eye,
know,
get your eyes, because you're looking at
blah, blah,
all
blah,
these
blah, blah, blah.
different
I know what you
sorts
mean.
of. Yes.
Young Stu used to play a lot of that, if I remember rightly. He used to do a bit of streaming of that game, was well into it. Yeah, no, this is good. I like this, and the price is
Can
good. That's two good
can we
priced
see?
games.
Can we see what Schedule One is?
We surely can, my friend. Oh no, we can't. Something went
No, we
wrong.
can't.
Something went wrong.
Someone didn't see the schedule. They didn't schedule it.
We do. We have a deviled kidney right there. We are unable to service your request. Please try
Wow.
again later. E502. I did have this
Okay.
the other day, and then I clicked again, and it was all right. There you go. See?
Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. All
How
right.
bizarre is that? Here we are, mate. Schedule I. We'll call it Schedule 1.
All right.
£11, $14, give or take. It's another good
All right.
one. Look at this. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is fun looking. From small time dope pusher to kingpin. This is like the antidote to GTA, isn't it? Manufacture and distribute a range of drugs throughout the grungy city of Highland Point. This does
What?
look funny. This
What?
looks funny, Ray. Come on, you'd enjoy this.
Oh my God! Look,
Expand your empire with properties, businesses,
that's
employees, more.
those are kilos. There's cocaine on the table.
I know, it says that, look. It's you got to start off as a dope pusher. But there's
Oh my!
yeah, but there's tons of games like that. I mean, it's I like it. Then look at this. What have we got here? It's only $14, Ray.
Oh
And
my
look at
God.
this, mate. Right, it's only been out since March. It has 200, nearly 200,000, overwhelmingly positive reviews. Look at the dude. Oh, come
my
on, this is
God.
good. I like this. This
Dude,
is what.
look, they got the. Dude, you know what this is? This is Making Bad. They got the RV.
Yes, it is. It's
What the-
Making Bad.
Oh my
Making Bad
goodness.
done badly. I think it's great. Look at these graphics. I mean, just the graphics alone are crap. You've got to buy it.
Oh my
It's
God!
absolutely
Dude,
brilliant. What
guy
does it
is
say?
selling drugs out of the back of his car.
Look, this is like how tough this game's going to get, Ray. The question is, hey, you got the stuff? And you got two answers, yeah or not yet. You serious? You don't know. Hang on, what's this? No, Vet, that's bad news, mate. January the 12th, and EA are shutting down Anthem. Stuff shutting it down. They've got
Hello-
to
hello,
re-release
Chris.
it.
Hello, Crystal.
How are you? I said this the other day to my friend Philip from Ghana. I said, I love that game. If ever there was an IP that they should be remastering and bringing it back, Anthem 26. Having said that, maybe that's why they're closing down the servers, because they're bringing a new version out.
No,
Ray's not buying that.
no.
Oh, mate, I don't know.
I'm
What
still
is it?
mad about Perfect Dark. I love the original Perfect Dark. I bought the second Perfect Dark, and now I'm really like I was looking for it because I remember
Oh, mate.
when they teased it. I hate to be teased, and then they show, oh, look what's coming, and then sorry,
Nothing. It was
Nothing.
perfect. It was perfect dark in the end. Couldn't get
And
any
once
dark. We'll get on to that because we'll go and have a look at the news. I know you're itching. Right, any more before we go on to the news and we can talk
nope,
about
nope. Let's go on to the news.
You sure,
brother.
mate? You don't want to have a look
yes.
at Path of Exile or Clicker
No.
Heroes?
No.
No. The vet says Microsoft confirmed the trailer they used for Perfect Dark was fake. What? Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Vet's bringing the news, mate.
Yeah, no.
Over at Cloud Dosage. Raymond, why do we love Cloud Dosage?
Because they sponsor our show.
They do. They do. Mm-mm. But it's better than that. They are by far the best cloud gaming website on this here rotating blue ball, if I say so myself. And I do, because I believe it. I believe I'm a fly. From my wings to my compound eye. Oh, mate, I love that little song. So anyway, in the wonderful wide world of Cloud Dosage, who are indeed fantastic folk, this is the story that you are referring to, the Xbox layoffs and
Yeah, shout out to
cancellations.
John Scar. I read
Yeah.
that whole article, and once again, dude, my heart goes out to all those people that lost their jobs. I mean, studios, people that made awesome games for so many years, with a snap of a finger, out of a job.
Gone.
It's real sad.
9,000. That's not an insignificant chunk of folk, is it? Perfect Dark Everwild cancelled after years in development. You'd think, wouldn't you, that they'd actually sell, they'd say to the studio guys, do you want to buy it off us for $1? Because we're going to close it down anyway. If you want to take it on and do something with it, you can just have
Don't
it.
worry though, we got 40 other projects still going on. If we find something, we'll squeeze you in. If
Rare, Zenimax, Blizzard, Turn 10. Ouch. This marks the 4th round of layoffs at Xbox in 18 months. I mean, trouble is they spent an inordinate amount of dosh on Activision and the legal stuff after, of course.
Do you remember the big old thumbnails with all the different studios? Remember that?
Yes.
And they had like boom, 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 boom. We got all the studios.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought it was great. I thought it was,
anymore.
no.
Shareholder value, brother. Business is sociopathic. It doesn't care. We care. We care, mate, because we're humans. Business doesn't care. It just goes, shareholders are saying, we want a dividend this year. Where's our 4%?
I want to send a special shout out to my friend David. David says that they need somebody to protect the jobs of these workers. Somebody, a union.
It's called a union.
We need a better gaming union to protect the job.
See, unions are still very strong around the world, but I mean, there was such an anti-union drive in the sort of 50s through the 80s that, and nowadays, who the hell wants to be in the union? You're just going to get political. That's what you're going to get, which we don't do. We try not to. But you're right, though, mate. What can you do? I mean, look, at the end of the day, if they don't have the money, all the shareholders want their profits, and someone's got to give. Get rid of a round table of executives. That would save that money. Get rid of the 9th. But see, the other thing is as well, Ray, AI. A lot of these devs, mate, it's just not needed.
Yeah.
Well, they are.
He says that. David says, that's what I keep saying. Why aren't unions? Yeah.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, why aren't unions able to do the job? Well, in America, there's a different culture, Ray, David, and they get squashed, mate, over there. Nobody wants to be in one. And, it's just a different world. It's a different world in America. That's the way it is. But it is a shame. No, it's more than a shame. I'm not trying to be flippant. What do? I mean, you could vote with your pocket as a consumer, but we won't do. We'll continue to buy and play the games that they Game Pass and everything else. And this guy's probably on $2.5 million a year anyway. They could have saved 10 jobs, got rid of him.
He got his. Hey, I would love to see what his bonus check was. I know it was pretty nice.
Yeah, it's there's nothing nastier. Microsoft Gaming's CEO Phil Spencer echoed that message in a separate memo. He stated the layoffs were meant to increase agility and effectiveness. They said they did a Doge on Xbox, mate. That's what they've gone in there with a wood thing. They've done an
for
Elon.
democracy.
Yeah, right. Those affected are being offered severance. Well, it's a legal right in the UK. I would hope it was over there as well. Healthcare cover and priority consideration for other roles.
They get an email. We have Cobra, so when you lose your job, you have to get Cobra, which Cobra is not free. Cobra you have to pay for.
Okay.
And it's more expensive than being at a job and getting medical.
What is it, Ray? What is Cobra? I mean, I know what. I assume it stands for something other than snake.
No, it's basically when when you quit a job or you
Yeah,
get fired or whatever,
yeah.
you lose your benefits, your medical and stuff, but you have an
Okay,
option for,
I
hey,
see.
you can apply for Cobra,
Right.
but you still got to pay it. You still got to pay it,
Yeah.
and it's kind of hard to pay when you just lost your you
It's
just
all
lost
about the
your job.
Benjamins in the
You lost
States.
your
All
job.
about the Benjamins. So over here, there is, if a company goes bust, for example, then the government will pick up the tab. There's a statutory amount that you can get. You've got to have been employed for a year or two.
Mhm.
Anything less than that, you don't fall in under the umbrella. But beyond that, you do get a decent amount. I mean, you get a couple of months of salary and some holidays paid and stuff as well, which can be enough to get you at least your mortgage paid for a little bit and keep your head above water. But this is the thing: nobody cares. Business is sociopathic. Capitalism is sociopathic. It doesn't care about people. It's all about the profit. So don't be thinking that the big smiley gamers and the big smiley game devs and the chief executive guy that gives us our fix has any
Yeah,
great concern for
yeah,
these people. I mean, he might know one or two of them personally, and that might hurt a bit, but it's
yeah.
easy. If you get given the
It,
job,
yeah.
cut them out.
And there was even successful studios that even they had some really good games.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. Like every you get a pink slip and you get a pink slip and you get a pink slip. Like out. It's just it's
It is
crazy.
horrible. I mean, this is happening all day, every day, particularly
Yeah,
at the moment in your gorgeous country. But what do you do? It is what it is, and it is
yeah,
incredibly sad. Yeah, I mean, Sony have laid off folk in the last year or so as well. I mean, there's nobody
yes.
immune to this, of course.
No,
You
no,
know.
and no. I experienced that, man.
Mm,
That's how I left the jewelry business. The owner, it was a recession, and we went from like 8 stores, and we had to shrink. And he called me in the office, and he says, "Look, I'm getting rid of certain people because they've been with me for a long time. You're young. I want
mm,
to still keep you on." And I said, "I'm gonna leave."
really?
I didn't want the older people that taught me for so many years. I didn't want them to lose their job.
Oh,
And so I said, I'm just going to leave, man. I want to be a property management
yeah,
manager. So I went on and did something else.
yeah.
And so, because my one of my good friends, it was between me and him, and they said they wanted to keep me, and I said, nah, keep him. I'm leaving, and I left.
Oh, that's very magnanimous of you, mate. My one of my heroes of all time, Charlie Chaplin, when the Un-American Committee decided to kick him out, I think it was late 50s, early 60s,
Hmm.
because they said he was a communist. He wasn't anything of the sort, but he did
Right.
have a social heart. And you know what, mate? He went off on a trip to Europe with his wife Una, and was told while he was out that his visa had been torn up and he wasn't allowed back into America. But you know what he did, Ray? Your story reminded me of this. He still had all the people that he employed at the studios he owned, because he'd started United Artists.
Hmm.
And he made sure that every single one of them received a paycheck until the day he died, even
Oh,
though he could no
wow.
longer make movies or
Make
anything else.
movies.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the
Wow.
kind of guy he was. I was
Class.
just around the corner
Class.
from where my daughter lives in London is
Hmm.
what was the Victorian poorhouse where him and his brother lived, because his mother was, well, in those days, she was put into a mental asylum. And he was only 7 years old. His brother was a couple of years older, and they were in this thing. And again, really sweet. When years later, he set it up so that it became a children's home, and that forever onwards they could see his movies for free. All the kids could go and see
Oh,
his movies for free. Just a lovely guy, just an amazing
awesome.
guy. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's worth. I mean, these days, obviously, a lot of younger folk aren't going to be too familiar, but his story is unbelievable. From where he came from to where he ended up as the biggest entertainer in the world of his time, And what he did with his money, he pulled all of his money out of the stock market a year before it crashed.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I don't even know. I think he was just lucky. I don't even think it was much of a Anyway, what's that got to do with gaming? You're absolutely right. It's got nothing to do with it. Nothing whatsoever. But I do agree with you, David, by the way. I'm seeing your comments, my friend. Just July giveaways. Steam Deck. This is our good friends at Cloud Dosage.
I tried to get that Backbone Pro. I'm so upset. I bought a Backbone, and then they come out with the Backbone Pro.
Oh, Liam, good to see you, my friend.
I actually tweeted it out. I said, "Hey, Backbone, I went and bought your Backbone, and then you guys come out with the freaking Pro," and they gave me a like.
They gave you a like.
They gave me a like. I didn't ask for a like. I'm complaining.
Wow, mate, that's really important in Death Stranding. You got to try and get as many of them as you can. But Cloud Dosage, you got you covered, Ray, because they've been giving them away. They've been giving away Steam Decks. And backbone fangs and all sorts of stuff. So make sure, guys, that you follow Cloud Dosage on your... they're pretty much everywhere, aren't they? X and BlueSky, they're all over the shop. Make sure you follow them because they do these. They always have a big giveaway. So it's definitely
I get the notifications in my mailbox. I get the notifications on my phone. And really honest, really good articles. It's good sometimes to look at somebody's different perspective on a game.
Yeah, man. And somebody not a million miles below me on this screen has benefited from winning prizes through Cloud Dosage. But we won't say what, but they were massive. Massive. Helldivers 2, there's a new one coming, Ray. Helldivers 2, officially coming to Xbox, rather. Liam just asked what's happening with Xbox. Here you go, Liam. Helldivers 2 officially coming to Xbox August the 26th, which is only a month away and a few days. So there you go. That's been on PlayStation and PC. It was originally a Sony title, wasn't it, Ray? And then
I actually have Helldivers 2, and I used to play with Rue and the guys until they killed me. But but awesome game. Really, it's an awesome multiplayer game.
Yeah, it is good. And the key thing, as with all of these kinds of games, it's amazing to play with friends. Particularly, I think we got a date of October for Ark Raiders. So if you kind of want a little flavour of that, but then without people killing you, though. I mean, you can kill people, but you're not meant to, right? So that's the thing. But it's a good old game, and I have it on PC, I think. PlayStation Cloud Gaming adds 5 more games, which is all good. The GFN that we've just been looking at. Logitech G Cloud has got the Xbox Cloud Gaming app as well, so that's all good. Shadow Labyrinth turns Pac-Man into a dark action game. Are they allowed to do that? Who owns Pac-Man? Is that Sega?
Sega?
Is
no, Capcom is Namco.
Namco.
Yeah, Namco or something.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh yeah, Bandai. Shadow Labyrinth isn't your usual Pac-Man game. First revealed at the Game Awards 2024, this 2D action platformer made another appearance during Bandai Namco's Summer Showcase, which completely missed me. Is the Xbox boss leaving? No, mate. You just came in a bit late. I don't think he is. I mean, that might be news that we haven't seen.
I think he's, and that's what I just heard. Probably around 2028. I think he's probably gonna leave. Maybe I think he's gonna be around for another couple of years. Yeah, and that's just what I heard.
Here's the thing. He's almost certainly on stock options. It's in his interest to get shareholder value as well, right? And and this is the thing, the markets are completely blind. They don't care about humans. They just look at the numbers, and they look at Xbox and they say, guys, you are so heavily in debt right now. You need to start showing some return. And if you can't do it through growth and you can't do it through profit, then we want to see it in cost savings. That's how it is. It's a nasty world, the world of business. You've got to be a sociopath to really enjoy it. The Blood of Dawn Walker brings vampire action. Is this another Bandai Namco? Of course, yeah, the 20. Did you watch the Bandai Namco Summer Thing?
Yes, and I remember seeing this, and I got excited. But I don't know if it's a rogue game. I don't know if it's like a rogue. Yeah, but it looked really awesome when I saw the video.
Konrad Tomashkovich, director of The Witcher 3, is leading the project. I'm presumably Ukrainian because CD Projekt Red's... No, is CD Projekt Red Ukrainian or Polish?
Polish.
Polish, thank you.
Poland.
My great grandfather was Polish. So there you go.
I had a Polish sausage yesterday.
I bet you loved it, mate, didn't you? Hey, I bet you loved that big old sausage.
Oh my God.
Go on, I want to squirm with that one. Go on, mate. The First Descendant celebrates anniversary with a major update. I really enjoyed it for a couple of months.
I remember playing it, and I had a lot of fun. And then, of course, she's going to come in here.
Impeccable timing, Phoenix. Impeccable timing. Look at this, Phoenix's girl. We love it. And again, I say it every week, my team Rokk are amazing. Some of them, I mean, look at this. Phoenix has now been a member for 28 months. It's over 2 years, folks. Absolutely astonishing. Bless you. Bless you. And I think, Sam, you and I think you still remain the only one that I've physically met. We physically met, Ray. Me and Sam. Little Phoenix, bless her. But yes, you were saying about the First Descendant. And then Phoenix descended on us. That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
Shut up, Adam. We haven't got there yet. Ruining our act. That's next. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. He exists. It's true. I do. It's true. I do exist. Right, First Descendant. Yep, loved it first couple of months. It got a little bit boring after that. But they keep, to be fair, two things. One, it's free to play. They do have a battle pass, which I did invest in initially because it was quite fun to do. And it was only, I don't know, $8. It wasn't exactly going to break the bank. As you can see here, the graphics, the animations, the ladies, they're all very, very gorgeous. It is a beautiful game. And they keep throwing in new content. So good on them for that. Definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
I think it's available everywhere, isn't it, Ray? I know it's definitely on PlayStation and PC.
Yeah.
I assume it's on Xbox as well. Our lovely folk in the chat will no doubt let us know. But yeah, I definitely recommend First. It's free. I mean, what's not to love? You know what I mean? So anyway, there's the page, this week's page that we cover of Cloud Dosage. Now, as Adam Rouster has already ruined... Now, hang on, Liam's got a question. Why does GeForce Now don't have much Game Pass games today? Yeah, good question, mate. They don't have any choice in it. It's all down to Xbox and which games they're going to have go live in a given week or a given month. Sometimes they may wait to the end of the month. But yeah, they'll sometimes have a huge splurge, and there'll be loads. When Raymond was having his giant sausage last night, I have it on good authority that there was equally a giant spurge. So that's the way it goes. But you can never tell, unfortunately, and they don't have a lot of choice in it. And even though Raymond and I are ambassadors, we don't even know the mechanics of it. We don't know who chooses what games are coming on there, or which ones aren't, or why they take a while to come through. We just don't know, mate. Wish we did.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you got Little Nightmares is an Xbox PC Game Pass game. That's the only one. And then you got The Ascent, and that's it. That's it.
Yeah, no, Liam makes a very good point. There's not many.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and a lot of it can genuinely be down. You see, they weren't as much into sharing the stuff before the Activision deal, and
Mm,
it became incumbent on them to spread the love a little bit more. So the FCC was it, and whoever the authority was in the UK and Europe, I forget now, kind of insisted that they shared stuff around a bit more. So it's only really after that they suddenly threw loads of stuff out there. And it may
right.
well be that's slowing down. I mean, genuinely don't know. All we have is speculation, but it can be cleared up with some cream from the pharmacist. Right, here we go, Ray. Here we go, Ray Maru.
Yes, I'm actually happy with the two free games.
Let's get down there. Here we are. Backpack Hero.
Yeah.
And daughter's boyfriend's a backpack hero, mate, with his little PS5 in his backpack. Bless him. So we have Backpack Hero, which is normally, or has been, just under $20, around $20. And it is free for you for the next 7 days.
So it's the inventory management rogue like.
Wow.
Collect rare items, organize your backpack, and vanquish your foes.
I mean, you know, if you like the old roguelikes and or retro stuff, 8-bit, then looks good. And it's free, but
Yeah.
I know I will never, ever, 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 ever play it. So I'm not having it. But it looks all right. It looks all right. You'd play this one, Ray, wouldn't you?
You know what? I'll give it a try.
I
I'll
know
give it
you
a
would,
try.
mate. I mean, you know, it could be fun. It's free. I'm not going to knock it
Yeah.
at all. You want it, get it. And Figment, which is a fantastic game.
Love playing that on Stadia. I had so much fun
Yeah.
playing it on Stadia.
Such a good game. £15, $20 normally, free for and as you've seen, it is also on GeForce. It already was on GeForce Now, by the way. Is this leaderboard system new? I've never seen it before. What leaderboard? What? Yeah. The both Figment and another game.
Yeah,
been on
see, I
GeForce
played
before.
one. I never played two, so I'm excited for the next one.
Which is what, next week?
Yeah, next week. Yeah.
Figment 2, Creed Valley, and
Yeah.
Skyracket. We'll go into more detail on those next week because otherwise
Yes.
we'll have nothing to talk about. But
No,
we will. But Figment is definitely a cracker, and it's GeForce Now playable.
Awesome game.
Yeah.
Awesome game.
It's got a dinosaur look. This game has great boss battles. Apparently,
It
the
did.
dinosaur says. Open critic rating strong. Top critic 79, 4.5 stars. Who cares? It's free. Who cares? Pick it up. What's wrong with you? Get on with it. After the show. Yes, indeed. Good. Epic. Love you. Thank you, Epic. You're epic. Ba 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 ba. Who we got today, Raymond?
Guys, you know, I surf all over the socials to find cloud game streamers, and I found Ryan Manley. I saw his short, and he was talking about is the lying to us about cloud gaming, and he was talking about GeForce Now and everything, and about how awesome GeForce Now was, and uh, love his he streams GeForce. He's playing the Kingdom Come Deliverance. He's playing the Altars. But check out his shorts, man. His check out his shorts. His
Pretty.
short videos. This video right here, man, is amazing because he's talking about is GeForce Now for you, and basically he's saying that what to know about when you get GeForce Now. It's awesome for guys who, if you have a computer and it's
Mm.
not that great, you don't have enough RAM, or it's just a slow computer. He explains about GeForce Now, but he also tells you the ups and downs too. You got to have a good internet. Sometimes you'll see games, and the companies will take those games off. So be aware. You might purchase a game and it might be not in the store or on GeForce or whatever, Boosteroid or whatever, or X
Hmm.
Game Pass. They'll take that game off, so be aware of that. But he's just explaining that, and I thought it was this particular video. I thought was awesome.
It actually is a good. It's. I mean, looking at it from a creator perspective, there's a few
Mhm.
things I really like. He's on the money with the microphone, by the way, because all of the modern streamers and creators are now holding their mics in that
Yeah.
old kind of newscaster,
Yes.
on the spot thing.
Yeah.
Quentin, Michael Madsen has died. Ray Michael Madsen.
No.
Yeah, he's died, mate. 67, was in Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah.
other Tarantino movies. Sorry about that, folks. Just popped up on my phone. But yeah,
He was
he's
in
he's
video
got a
games
he's got a good
too.
he's got I know he well, you're right. It's very appropriate as well. He has got a good style, and I actually did watch this before. It's really good. It's a really interesting video. So I think this guy has got all that it takes. I really think he does. It's a
Yeah.
really 29,000 views. These videos are really liked. The whole kind of GeForce. People are really interested. Should I be getting into GeForce now? And when they come across decent content, well put together, he's giving you 2 points there,
He's
or he's
so,
just saying victory. It could be
I
either.
mean, I love his honesty, and I
Hmm.
loved his view on it. And he's on it. Look, some IPs, I mean not IPs, some internets have caps. And if you want to play games, you got to know your cap. Some games have different internets.
Hmm.
Everybody's internet is not the same. So make sure, no data caps, better internet, and then just be aware that sometimes you'll see a game in a store and then the publishers will pull that game, and he's just letting you know, no cap rate. just
This
just be
this was his,
do
his
it.
his other channel. He only had one subscriber, and that was probably him. So I've just given that a little sub. But this
Nice.
is he's doing the right thing. He's splitting out his channels. So
Yeah.
his original one is kind of short form, good expose stuff, reviews, and then he has this longer one where he's playing 30 minutes, an hour and 15, and so
Yeah.
on. Loads of alters, which
Yeah.
we love. Big fan of the alters. So he's kind of, this is where he's just dumping his streams, where he's doing his live stuff, and yeah, good on him. Good on him.
Yeah,
Why
and
not?
but once again, guys, I subscribe. I even commented on his video. I told him, "Awesome video. Thank you, awesome video for his GeForce Now. Is cloud gaming GeForce Now
Nice.
for you in
Well, let him know
2025."
he's been given Ray's praise. People, let people know if you watch the show, and you are, because you're here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be hearing me, and that would be metaphysical. I mean, that would
Correct.
be like next level quantum stuff, right? But you are, and you're here, and we're like sharing this time in space, yet we're not physically together. It blows
Yeah.
my mind. But because you're here and you watch the show every week and you enjoy Ray's praise, who doesn't? It's just a
Hmm.
fantastic feature. Do let people know. Leave a little comment on their channel and say, I've just subscribed to you because Ray was praising you on the Rock and Ray show with a little link. Let them know, because 90% of these people don't even know. They suddenly wake up the next day and they've got an extra half a dozen
He said. He
subscribers.
says. He says, "What's this called?"
Who said this, Liam? It's called the Rock and Ray Show, Liam. It's down there, mate, under the video. You see it down there, the Rock and Ray Show. Are you on about Ryan, or are you on about us? If you're on about Ryan, his link is up above here. We do this Ray's Praise. Why is it called Ray's Praise? Well, because that's Ray, and he's praising a personage, you see, a personage on the web who's doing their thing. They're creating content, and they could just do with, and particularly like our good friend Ryan here, who's doing some
He's
good
got
stuff.
the music in the background. His microphone is perfect. His thumbnails are great.
Yep.
And sometimes I like somebody's other views of their a certain platform. A lot of people are
Yeah.
not on GeForce Now. Seeing that video, I mean, I have GeForce Now, but he sold me watching that video. I mean, because I have I got an RTX 3060 Ti, but and when I play on GeForce Now on an RTX 4080, it's like night and day.
Yeah.
And it's just, and I got fiber internet, and it just looks amazing. It's beautiful. So
yeah. No, absolutely. No, it is amazing. Look, you know what? It ain't for everybody, but what is? There's only one thing in this world that's for everybody, Ray, and it's called oxygen. Because without that, you ain't playing no games, cloud or otherwise. But you know, some people love a bit of cloud. Some people don't like a bit of cloud. Some people love challenging games. Other people like casual games. Some people like adventure-y games, like me. Other people like sports games. It's what makes the world go round.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's another fantastic find, Ray. So that's Ryan Manley. Manley. I always remember the character. Do you remember Little House on the Prairie, Ray?
Of course I remember Little House on the Prairie.
I love my son, Laura Ingalls. Now, when Laura Ingalls Wilder, because she married a Wilder, but wasn't he called Manley? Wasn't his Manley Wilder? Wasn't that her husband's first name? And he was very manly. I remember as a child thinking, yeah, he kind of, like some people look like their dogs. He just looked like his name. You know what I mean? Not just manly. He was. And he's got a manly mustache, Ryan.
Yeah, I remember.
Manly mustache.
I remember going to the pub, and there would be women across, and the guys would be pointing, and I'm like, no, not her, because she looks a little manly.
Yeah, Hairy Mary. I was like, there's Hairy Mary. She's looking a bit manly today. That's all right. Takes all sorts, mate. Someone's got to lift the bales.
Want me to buy you a drink?
Somebody's got to lift the car up to put the tire on. It may as well be Mary. Equal rights, dude. DEI and all that. Yeah. Anyway, there was Ryan, and I'm going to go back and watch some more of his stuff later because I really like his stuff. He does weekday streams.
Yeah.
And so he's doing stuff all the time. He's knocking out the content.
Thank you. Yeah, guys, support these guys, man. I thought, awesome job, Ryan, and congratulations.
Yeah, totally. And he needs another one of these. Oh yeah, so Ryan has subscribed to Manly Ryan, so that's really cool as well. See that, mate? That's a beautiful thing right there. That's poetry, that is. Manly Ryan.
What's up, Nerds World?
Nerds World's joined us as well. All is right with the world.
Oh, happy belated Canada Day too. Canada Day just passed. Happy Canada Day.
Yeah. I love Canada. I've only been to Vancouver, but I loved it. And I want to do more of Canada.
Man, the company flew me out to Seattle, and I wanted to drive.
It's a long walk.
No, I had a rental, and I was thinking about driving, but it was a blizzard. It was a storm. There was a lot of ice. Hello, Dre.
Hello, Dre.
A lot of ice.
Good to see you, my friend. A lot of ice. Well, yeah, that's the only trouble. It's very north, isn't it? It's kind of north. I think it's even more north than Scotland is for us. But I don't know, because you know what? When you look at a map of the world, mate, it's all wrong. It is. If you actually took it off the ball shaped thing and had it all flattened, you'd find countries a lot bigger than you think they are. You didn't know this, but England is actually way bigger than Africa. Way bigger. I might have made that up. That might not be a fact. That might be fake news, but you never know, do you? Dre, thank you so much. That's the first time we've had a little donation in the chat for the longest time. So bless you, my friend. Keep it up. So good of you. Thank you, dude. That's made my day, that has. That's made my day, that has. Raymond, it's been a good
Yes,
show,
it is. It's been a
but like
great
all good
show.
things, they must come to an
Mhm.
end.
Yeah.
You know, it's the way it is. Like poor old Mickey Madsen, who
Man, I just
is no more.
um wow. What is it? Rock there's a Rock City or something. There was a game. I think he's
Oh
in
yeah,
that
fairly
game.
recently as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I
That,
love me some Reservoir Dogs. Mr. Black, Mr. Pink, Mr. Blue. And Madison,
yeah.
he was the psycho. He was the one that was cutting the police officer that was tied up to a chair. He was insane. He played some awesome characters in
He
movies.
was in Kill Bill, Reservoir
Yes,
Dogs,
yes,
um, the Boonies. Remember the Boonies? He
yeah,
was in the Boonies. Yeah, I mean, he's
yeah.
been around for a little bit. 67 years old. That's quite.
Oh
Yeah, it's very
man,
young these days. For a couple of guys heading that way quick. I don't want to be. I don't want to be dead at 67, Ray. I feel like I've got more to offer the world.
man. You know
There
what?
was there was a footballer today in England. Well, Spanish footballer, but he plays for Liverpool.
Mm-hmm.
And they died in a car crash in Spain. And he only got married
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
oh
I
my
know.
God.
Yeah, yeah. It's tragic. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow football, you know, but obviously it's a big team and everything, and yeah, very sad. It's all over the news over here.
Yeah.
Well, that's a cheery old show, isn't it?
That
Huh?
was
That
that, that
came from
was.
all
You know
good
what?
things
You,
must come to
you know what news we had? There was people in front of a courthouse in New York, and they were squirting Johnson & Johnson's baby oil all over their bodies.
Why?
People were celebrating with baby oil because Diddy didn't get life in prison, and people were
What?
celebrating with baby oil.
Why? What's it got to do with baby oil? Is that part
Come
of the
on,
whole? I don't.
wait a minute.
I haven't watched it,
Oh,
mate.
you stop it! You know about Diddy and the
I,
baby
I,
oil. You
I,
stop
I
it! You stop
don't.
it!
I
Yeah, you
don't.
do.
I
I'll just
don't.
Diddy loves a lot of baby oil, and I'm gonna leave it at
Okay.
that. I'll leave it
Fair
at that.
shout, mate.
All right.
That's all right. You see, I would probably go with Fairy Liquid myself, which is just a little bit cheaper. I don't know by much, but you know, but it stings. It chafes. It gets in. It gets in between the bits.
Okay.
It's painful.
Okay.
But
What are
you
you gonna
can
be
go
playing?
and you can go and wash your mug and stuff
What are you gonna be
after.
playing? What are you gonna be playing?
Oh, Death Stranding 2 all the way, bro. I am 30 hours in, and I must be. I must be. I reckon there's 150 hours in that game.
Nice.
Easy. Because you can bang through the main story, but go for Vaseline, makes your skin lovely and soft. I don't doubt that, Sam. I don't doubt it. Bit of Vaseline. Do you have Vaseline in the States, Ray? Probably under a
Of
different name.
course, we have
Do you?
Vaseline in
I
this
don't know.
state. Yes.
What do you do with it? Same as we do.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you off the
It's
screen.
so
I'll
much
tell
to
you
tell me.
I'll tell you when we're. Yeah, I'll
Petroleum
tell you what it is.
jelly. Yeah, it all comes from dinosaurs. It's dinosaur juice. Vaseline.
Oh, what?
It is.
Oh man,
That's
I'm
what
gonna
it
be
is.
playing Mecha Break. It's on Game Pass. It just
Yeah,
came out yesterday, and I actually played a little bit of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think?
Oh man, for those who remember Robotech, or if you like Japanese kind of like the robots that turn into ships and stuff, you're gonna love this game. It's not Armor Core. It's not Armor Core,
No.
but it's pretty
I was just
cool.
chuckling at Sam's emojis. So
I'm not
she.
even looking at her emojis.
They were good. It was a good little
Yeah,
combo there.
yeah.
Death Stranding 2, yeah, do you know what? I've not even bothered to look at what else is around because I'm loving it so much. There's some good stuff on PS Plus, actually. Juicent or Juicent. I quite like the look of that.
I'm not gonna Diablo. I've already
Played it,
played,
finished it.
but I did see that,
Yeah.
so I might take a look. I've been playing a lot of FC 25 on
All right. Footy.
yes, on Amazon Luna.
Ah,
On
the
Luna.
Luna.
Yeah,
Ah,
dude. Luna. Hey guys, don't sleep on Luna. They got the GOG store. They're getting a lot of stuff. Oh yes, and shout out to Boosteroid. Boosteroid. Just I think they just got like 7 games today.
7.
Yes,
Wow.
7 new games
Are
today
any of
on
those
Boosteroid.
Xbox games? Do you know?
No, you got what Wingspan, Songs and Conquest, Saifu, Cast of Chills, Peak, which my good friend Houston's been raving about this game. Peak looks really awesome,
Mhm.
and then it's Lens Island, Lens Island. So those are some of the games that are coming out.
Epstein. I would never say that. Talking of things I would never say, Raymond, I need your expert advice
Go for it.
because you do know things. So if I just take us, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. If I take us back here, and this is F1, all right, which apparently the movie is very good, by the way. In fact, if
Yeah.
you've got an iPhone and you play the trailer via the Apple app,
Hmm.
it has haptic feedback and it's amazing. It all
Really?
kind of, yeah, seriously. I did it the other day. You can only do it through the Apple app, like their Apple thing. But if you watch the trailer with haptic feedback, it's bizarre because literally, like, as the car goes around, bends around, it kind of, bip, 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 and then bip, bip, bip. Anyway, these 3 guys are all Formula One people, right? Do you know who the guy in the dark suit is over there on the right?
That looks like Christian
It does a
Ronaldo,
bit,
the
but no.
soccer player. But no,
So,
who is it?
so here's the thing. So remember me mentioning to you earlier about my daughter's boyfriend who takes Ollie. Thank you, Ollie, who takes his PS5 in his backpack, like literally like a living version of Death Stranding, right?
Yeah. Yes.
He went to school with Ollie. And
Really?
yeah. And I said,
Wow.
do you still keep in touch? He said, yeah. I went out with him for dinner the other day.
What?
I
He
know,
went out to dinner with an F1 driver. Wow, that is
right?
awesome.
He's an yeah.
Wow.
Well, they both went to a very exclusive school. Let's just put it that way. So I
Okay.
wasn't, I'm not massively surprised. But how cool is that? Yeah. Well, he's the same age. He was literally in the same year as my daughter's boyfriend.
Wow.
So there you
I
go.
can't. Anytime I play F1, I always get penalized. I'm horrible. I can't.
Oh, that's tough though,
I get
mate.
I get
If it's going to be
penalized.
anything like the real thing, it's going to be hard, isn't it? Because I
Yes.
just shoot off like that, straight off the side. That was a great splurge, just like what Raymond had with his sausage.
Okay.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
So you're doing a bit of that. I'm doing a bit of this,
Yes.
and then there will be a full cycle of the moon. And in
Happy birthday
7,
to your mom. Happy birthday to your mom before we get off. Happy birthday
you,
to your
mate.
mom. Bless
Happy
her.
birthday to your father-in-law, Ray. As
Thank
well.
you.
We're
Thank
having happy birthday ASMR sessions here.
you. Oh,
Happy birthday to your father-in-law. A little scene from Saw there.
Polish sausage.
Oh
right.
no, Polish sausage. Oh, now we're going to get taken off. That's all we do. Right, let's get the hell. Raymond, say
Yes.
goodbye, Raymond.
Say goodbye, Raymond. Thank you, everyone. Thank you in the chat. Thank you, guys.
Great to
Have
see
fun
so
with
many of you
me.
guys. Thank you so much. And thank you for the donation as well, Dre.
Thank you,
Bless
Dre.
you, my friend.
Thank you, Dre.
It's all good.
Thank
See you
you,
next
Cloud
week.
Dosage.
And cloud dosage. Let's go. Let's get out of here.